Gunnison, first 10 pages. Fade in. Exterior community of homes night. A street lined with homes. The atmosphere is quiet and calm. Interior house bedroom night. The door barges open, spilling light inside, revealing a young girl's room. A mother escorts her daughter Samantha Myers, an alien child no older than 8, inside.
I'm not tired. I want to see the movie.
I know, honey, but it's late.
She flips the light switch. Myers jumps in bed and crawls under the covers. Her mother sits on the edge.
Why can't I see it?
It's scary at the end.
So what? You don't have to watch. You hate scary movies. It doesn't bother me. I can watch anything.
You're a brave girl, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Just wait. When I wake up, I'm not going to remember anything. How come you wake up before the sun comes out?
I see things when I'm sleeping, and I remember them. Sometimes they're happy thoughts, sometimes not. Do you remember what those are called?
Myers' eyes wander.
Dreams?
And what are the sad thoughts called?
Nightmares.
Yes, very good.
I've never had those. Why do you see them if they make you sad?
That's a good question. You're lucky you don't have to worry about that.
I want to see the happy thoughts. How come I can't see those?
Why so many questions?
Tickles her sides, makes her laugh, toss and turn. Her mom taps the tip of her nose.
Go to sleep.
She rises, flips the switch, and the lights go off. She stops in the doorway, looks back over her shoulder. Myers is already out. Her mom smiles. The grin fades when she looks away, pausing for a moment. She quietly walks out. Interior, Myers sedan, day 9 years later. She drives with a girlfriend down the same road.
I can't believe those guys hit on you right in front of me.
Oh, I know, right? It's like they thought they could get us both or something.
Seriously, why the hell do guys do that shit? I don't get it. They were eyeballing me last week, but didn't say anything.
They're like, I know you want me, and I'm gonna prove it to my posse.
I could just see it. They're all slicking back their dues, grabbing their breath mints, and spraying their pits.
Oh God, that is so nasty!
Myers pulls up in a driveway to her house. Exterior house day. They both get out and head for the main entrance with Myers leading the way. Interior house common room day. Myers freezes just inside the door. Her friend squeezes through. The girls catch Myers' mom talking to a mystery man and woman who appear to be questioning her in the kitchen. Her mom spots the girls, stops talking. The mystery couple turns towards the girls, approach casually. All are silent. Myers sees the fear in her mom's eyes, turns back and sprints out. The mystery man pursues. Myers' girlfriend hesitates, makes a move toward the outside.
Hold it.
She holds up the teenager with a pistol. Exterior community of homes day. Myers runs as fast as her body can and starts to hyperventilate. She slows down and grabs her knee in pain. The mystery man tackles her to the ground from behind, pulls her hand behind her back, locks them in cuffs.
You're a feisty one, you know that?
Exterior Peterson Air Force Base. Day. The base is remote, surrounded by miles of desert. Interior Peterson Air Force Base. Interrogation room day. Lieutenant Colonel Hendricks, 31, sits at one end of a table while Myers sits at the other end. She watches him pour through paperwork contemptuously.
Your father immigrated here in 2045, about 6 or 7 years after your people showed up, and your mother knew he wasn't illegal.
Where is she?
You scored 2,400 on your SAT. Such a waste.
Where the fuck is she, you piece of shit?
He ignores her, looks at photos, laughs.
Nice baby pictures.
She goes around the table and marches towards him, grabs the pictures.
Sit down, or I'll take out your other knee.
I'm not scared of you.
Yeah, you are. And so is your mom. You people want to get out of here, then you're going to answer some questions.
She slowly goes back, quietly takes her seat, angled away from him.
What kind of career do you want?
I don't know.
Did you know you were illegal?
I don't know.
Did you think you wouldn't get caught?
I don't know.
Did you plan on marrying a human?
I don't know.
Does this sound like I'm playing a fucking game to you?
I don't know.
Suddenly a gunshot blasts through one of her legs to her chair, sending her crashing down. He marches towards her, grips her throat.
Do you masturbate?
What the fuck?
Grabs one of her arms, twists it around on the verge of breaking it.
Do you masturbate?
Yes!
Are you afraid of dying alone?
Yes.
Do you want to marry a human?
Yes.
He lets her arm go. She cradles it, endures the pain. Hendricks puts the paperwork and photos back in a file.
That's illegal too, you know.
She stays on the ground, faces away from him, sobs.
It's time to ask your mom the same questions.
Her eyes jolt wide open. She turns and stumbles to her feet as the door closes, crashes into it. She pounds her fist against it and screams. Interior, Peterson Air Force Base, jail block of night. Guards with trays of foreign food march down to a single cell holding a horde of alien prisoners. Interior, Peterson Air Force Base, jail cell night. The group watches the guards insert the trays through slots, including Myers. One of them approaches a tray, smells it, takes a bite with his open fingers, then digs in. Others follow and approach the other trays. They push and shove each other. It escalates into a brawl. Myers tries avoiding it, stays against the walls, glances at the guards who grin and walk away casually. Someone grabs her, punches her repeatedly. Everything goes black. Interior, Peterson Air Force Base, medical ward at night. Soldiers rest in beds, treated by doctors and nurses in hazmat suits. Hendricks, also in hazmat gear, walks through an aisle, glances at each one. Some patients have symptoms, have skin discoloration, deterioration. Others appear at a later stage with almost complete skin and skeletal transformation. Hendricks comes over one man whose transformation is nearly complete.
What stage is he at?
A doctor is by his side.
Typically it takes 12 to 16 months, but he contracted an aggressive strain. His blood has rejected all the vaccines they've administered within the last 9 months.
Who's they?
The doctor nods straight ahead. Hendricks turns, sees a team of alien doctors in protective gear administering vaccines to human soldiers.
We don't think it's airborne, but the majority of cases we're getting involves couples.
Between us or with them?
60% involve physical contact between us and them. Some of the patients have signed end-of-life waivers while others haven't.
What do you need them for?
They have to be able to slow the process down and give the patients more time to decide. You want to take that time away from them?
A patient across the aisle behind them yells in anger.
No! Get away from me!
Hendricks looks across, sees the bedridden soldier scare a female alien doctor with a vaccine.
Get that fucking thing away from me!
Hendricks rushes over to help a fellow officer restrain him, looks over at the alien doctor.
Back off!
Quickly scans around the bed, looks at the closest human nurse.
You take that from her and give it to him.
This is my second day. I haven't been trained to.
Do it or you're relieved!
The nurse takes the vaccine from the alien doctor, approaches the patient. Interior, Peterson Air Force Base, jail cell day. Lights above spark to life, illuminating the prisoners. All are asleep on benches and the cold cement below. Hendricks marches in with men holding fire hoses. One of them unlocks the gate. The officers with hoses blast them awake with water.
Time for a little sun, ladies.